I think I might have a fucking problem. Pushing out a rolling marijuana. Thinking about getting more to the bank, but they won't let me in cause I smell like dank. I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
Get it.
I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
YouTube, what it be like? Get your boy Fo, and bro, we are back on that NBA Live 19. In today's video, we're gonna be taking a look at episode 11 of the best builds in NBA Live. Now, before we get started, if you're new, like and sub. Also, feel free to comment if you have any questions. Hit that notification bell as well so you can know when we post. We're on that grind to 5K. Soon as we hit 5K, we'll do another raffle giveaway on my channel, so you want to stick around for that. All right, today we're going to be looking at the slasher. All right, now the slasher is last but not least because we've covered every other archetype in this game, so this is the last one to cover. Don't worry, this series will continue on because we have all of these other icon paths that we got to go. So we're just gonna reset, go back through, talk about all of the icon paths that I didn't like choose and select, and show you how good those would be. So look out for those videos. I'm also gonna drop a I'm gonna rank them 11 to 1. I'm also gonna do a couple of top 5, top 3 videos as well, so be on the lookout for that stuff. Now the slasher, all right, this is a really underrated build. This build can do everything if you actually set it up right or pick the right icon path and put the right traits on. This build can get it done, man, and it can dominate a game. So first of all, let's talk about how tall I made my build. I went for 6'4" because I felt like I could get the best combination of speed and strength. I could bring my weight down low enough to get to an 87 speed but maintain a 70 strength at 6'4". I thought that was really important because with Russell Westbrook's icon path, I'll get a +3 to my speed, and that makes me a 90 speed, 80 vertical, 70 strength, which gives me a great blend of power and speed. So those smaller guards that decided to have a lower weight, I'll get those blow by animations really easy. Now, looking at your primary skills are going to be layup and dribbling. We all know about dribbling, so I'm not going to talk about that, but the layup, all right, I really think it's important for you to understand when you have a 95 layup, this is going to give you a great ability to be able to finish at the rim, because layups in this game are fucking ridiculous. They need to sort of fix that. I think that's something that's kind of gone weird in the game like for the last 2 years, man. You make a lot of crazy ass layups, and when you have a 95 layup, bro, implement the spin layup and the euro into your game. When you euro a lot in the paint, bro, any players like wing shooters, backcourt shooters, wing scorers, floor general, bro, it's gonna make it a lot harder for them to block your shot because they don't have any blocking attributes. Don't just like fucking sacrifice yourself and just dive straight in like you're gonna dunk on somebody and just go up with a layup, bro. Euro, spin, like it's a lot of things you can do as far as layups that I won't say they can't be blocked, but they're less likely to be blocked, and you'll hit a lot of that shit. All right, now 88 passing, 88 shot off the dribble, 88 mid-range. Of course we know about the passing, but the mid-range and the shot off the dribble is gonna give us that opportunity to have a nice step back game, especially with a player that's a slasher, because they're always gonna be expecting you to just dunk the ball or finish in the paint, and then you can just step back while you driving, they'll fly right by you, you can shoot the mid-range shot. Now looking at mentality boost on this player, I love the mentality boost because you get inside scoring and dunking. You can see, for as far as our icon skill, our primary and secondary skills, we have no inside shooting. So this gives us the inside shooting attribute, that is. So this gives us an opportunity to boost that as well, so that we can lay up now, we can dunk, and we'll have a boost to our inside shooting the better we play. But then we also get a boost to our dunking, and this helps us twofold. In one sense, Russell Westbrook, once you get your +6 on Russell Westbrook, you get a 91 dunk. and you're getting another boost to your dunking as well, so this player can really just dunk out of this world, right? And then once you go through its icon path, you can see that this player can feel like he has a 99 dunk if you have it maxed out. But at the same time, keep in mind, the better you play with this player, you're still going to be able to dunk and finish with players with a Allen Iverson icon path that only gives you a +3, and now you only have a 73 dunk, but you'll get a boost, a mentality boost, and this way you'll still be able to finish and dunk in the paint with like Allen Iverson or Candace Parker. So anyway, looking at those icon skills and abilities, his icon ability is interesting because on a change of possession, you're granted a temporary speed boost and increased ability to finish at the rim. So now you're getting an additional boost to finish at the rim with Russell Westbrook, which is crazy. Plus you're getting another speed boost, so you could actually make your speed be lower if you wanted to, because you're getting some of that back. If you want to get more weight and bulk on this player, if you wanted to, you could do that. Me personally, I wanted him to feel like Russell Westbrook, so I wanted to get his mini speed boost. I wanted to be over a 90 in speed. Now another thing that's unique about Russell Westbrook is all of his icon skill boosts to the right, they are +6 or higher. So his 3-point shooting +6, so he'll finish with a 76 3. Free throw shooting +9, dunk +6. We already talked about that, getting up to a 91 with his icon skill already being an 85. Rebounding +6, so he can rebound at guard. Steal +6, so he's the only guard that doesn't have a steal ability that gets that high of a skill boost to his steal. So that's going to give him the ability to actually get the ball away from you. If you're a wing defender with like a 70 like dribble, don't dribble around the player. He'll be able to get the ball away from you. Now, when you look at the icon path, the first choice we're going to get is between inside shooting or increased speed when sprinting. This is going to work for you on defense and offense, so even when you have the ball. So now this player is fast. They really gave him some unique qualities, which is why I really like the slasher, because it's unique, man. It's a fun type deal like to look at, as opposed to dealing with the same shit over and over again. So this is cool. I went with the increased speed when sprinting, so that makes my player even faster. The second option actually gives you that same accuracy boost to inside shooting back. Now we already have like the inside scoring mentality boost to help us. We also get his icon ability with finishing at the rim, so there's no need to double down on the inside shooting, just take the one. All right. And then the last thing that's again unique to Russell Westbrook is increased likelihood on dunking on the opponent. This is a skill boost that he gets. So imagine you having a 91 dunk, your mentality is all the way up, so you getting the extra boost. You change a possession icon ability, finish at the rim, plus you get the increased likelihood of dunking on the opponent. This makes the Russell Westbrook build just really overpowered, but also keep in mind, you're going to have a 76-3. So when we're talking about stuff like traits, if you get the open 3 trait on goal, if you wide open, if they just decide to back up, you can pull that tray and green it once you get everything maxed out on this player, man. This is a really, really interesting build, man. I like what you can get done with it. Now, of course, you know, you got Allen Iverson and Candace Parker. I'm not going to talk about them because I'll make a video about this later, but you can see Iverson gets an 85 steal, and he also does some really unique things with his shooting off the dribble. Candace Parker gets an 85 shot block, and I would not underestimate the ability to be able to block shots at an 85 at a guard, because this game puts you in a lot of canned animations, so you'll be able to bet a lot of people's shit with an 85 block and at guard, bro. It's not gonna have anything to do with your height, so remember that. But also, she gets a +6 on her shot off the dribble, which is going to boost her shot up off the dribble up to a 94, bro. So that's like a third primary skill on Candace Parker, so that's really, really cool as well. Looking at the traits on this build in particular, bro, this is the only build at guard that gets statement dunker. And honestly, it sort of makes it problematic because you only get 3 traits you can pop on. I always feel like you should have sure handles on, but because statement dunker is a better badge than sure handles, then I prioritize this over this. So statement dunker is gonna make this player like take off defensively, because you get all of this shit that allows you to dunk on people like crazy, and then you get statement dunker. So you'll always be able to D up pretty nice, especially if you're taking over offensively. But if you want to shoot better, it depends on where you are in your play style. All right. So say it's early on. So for me, I don't have that +6 total yet, so I'm not really concentrated on shooting threes. So I prefer to have something like this loadout, because now I can get that stamina boost while I'm dribbling, and then a reduction on the chance of losing the ball. But then at the same time, I can get late to the party to activate on like my mid-range, my inside shots, my layups when I'm driving, because it activates on more than just jump shots. I've said that several times. Now if you want to like shoot step backs, you could also incorporate something like late to the party. Say you don't do a ton of dribbling, then you can focus on your shooting. Say you start to be able to shoot the three, right? Once you can shoot that 3 out of 76, I then incorporate like open 3 and late to the party. That way, when you wide open and they kick it to you, you can just shoot that. And then if they come late, this will impact, but your timing has to be good, because you can't actually, well, it depends on you. If you're playing with two, say you're playing with 2 wing defenders, or you're playing with a wing defender and a playmaker or a post scorer, and they both have statement dunker, then you may be able to take statement dunker off. I don't feel like you should, but you could actually take it off and then put something like late release on, and now this player is going to be set up to shoot the ball. So that's something that you can do, but I really wouldn't take that off. So I'd always just kind of like, for this, I'd rely on my timing. Or if you're only going to shoot the 3 when you wide open, then don't put on late to the party, put on late release. And then now you got open 3, late release. So that way, if you do pull an open 3, then you good. Even if you miss timing, you should be fine. So those are the things that I would do. But right away, I wouldn't even consider open 3. I would just wait on my open 3, and then I put on something like sure handles. This would be like a park loadout for me early on, and it morphed later on. Now, last thing that I'm gonna talk about at all is just the basic things as far as animations. It's nothing new. All of my guards are pretty much the same. I use Kyrie layups because I like the Euro in it. I use the street dunks. I use Goran Dragic as far as my jump shot, and then I use Kemba Walker dribble moves too. Those are all gonna be the moves that I like to use to get it done. This overall can be like a human highlight reel player, bro. He's really quick. Bro, the dribble packages at point guard are just better than the wing dribble packages, so it's hella easy to get around people and get in the paint. And this player can do it all because it can be really good on defense as well. So hopefully we start to see more slashers out there in the park. And bro, if you got an extra slot, just fuck around with a slasher, man. Trust me, you'll like it. This player feels like the playmaker. It's a fun build. So like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well so you can know when we post. And as always, respect the OGs. Peace.